Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 39 of Let's Platinum God of War. Alright, let's do what we need to do.
How do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn!
Okay, so we're going to do exactly that. Coming up is a fun part of the game for me. It was the part that I thought was going to be
Now put my lips to the horn.
the most difficult, but it actually ended up being real fun, so here we go.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the World Serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck. Oh, ha ha ha! You envy me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right. Makuna huntun kun. Aon ekono tunno vunora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Ethniun Fogur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one of the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I never spoke in the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Okay, a new destination. Whole bunch of experience as well. Okay, so just waiting to see if there's any conversation. Doesn't look like it. Let's head off to Brock's shop real quick. We'll read this first. Jörmungandr. The World Serpent spans all the waters of Midgard. Maybe the only one big enough to beat Thor? Still can't believe we met him. Now that I've heard Mimir talk to Jörmungandr in his ancient tongue, I wonder if I could figure out how to do it. Alright, let's head to Brock's shop. So basically what happened there is we asked Jörmungandr to help us figure out a way to get to Jotunheim. He told us about a chisel that we're going to need and put us in the right direction. Let's talk to Brock
Oh
first.
there! Got another favor to ask you two.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal Andvari. Meet me at the Lawnsoother mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed?
Alright, so we have a new favor, Deus Ex
Pull
Malachite.
the ring off Andvari's hand at the Velander mines. Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see?
Okay. Alright, so we have a lot of new things that we can
The
craft.
sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fires all blissful.
We have a lot of stuff that we
You
can...
better clear out before I get all frisky.
Stop it, Brock. We have a lot of stuff to that we can craft. Let's have a look. So we actually have some epic gear now. This is all gear that you can obtain from the realm known as Muspelheim, which we will be visiting very soon. But we don't have the requirements yet to make it. You need Hacksilver, but you also need something called Smoldering Ember. And so these are the 3 types of pieces that you can get. They all have bonus effects that, have either... Like they have different effects, so you can choose which one you want. This is a new piece as well, Plated Velander Cuirass. This is pretty good. We lose a bit of runic, but it's pretty good. Or the Dwarven Runic Pauldrons. Again, it's like very versatile, has a lot of different stats on it all over the place. So decent pieces all around. We're pretty much not going to get anything right now because we have... we're going to be able to... This is the part of the game where like we make Kratos really strong. So he's at level 3 right now. He's almost at level 4. He's probably going to be around like halfway through level 5 by the time we're done. So yeah, this is a pommel that you can get from Muspelheim as well. It's actually not too bad. Low perk activation chance to grant Wrath of Flame or Wrath of Flame on any successful hit. Wrath of Flame greatly increases strength, restores a small amount of health, and fires a wave of energy on normal attacks. I've never actually used this, but it sounds pretty good. Like getting health back and firing a wave of energy on every normal attack, like that's insane. And the talisman that you can get is called Sinmara's Cinder. Press L1 plus circle to activate. Summons a raging Muspelheim maelstrom that prevents Kratos' attacks from being interrupted. Reduces the amount of damage he takes and inflicts normal and burn damage to all nearby enemies. Not too bad either. But again, we need Smoldering Embers, which we don't currently have. What else has he got? So you can get the Breath of Thamor. This is a brand new runic attack that you can only gain if you have all of those resources. This is like an end game thing. You need all of those resources to actually get this. It's actually quite difficult to get, and I've never really used this attack, or at least not to any great... I don't know if it's any good, but yeah, that's what it is. Enchantments, there's this one here, Muspelheim's Eye of Power. An enchantment that increases stats and grants resistance to burn damage. So pretty good. You need a whole bunch of resources. These frozen shards give you random stat bonuses, and they increase the damage inflicted by different runic attacks. So this is the one that we just saw, the Breath of Thamor. We've got Wrath of the Frost Ancient. That's a good one because that attack is already really powerful. So if you had that, that would do even more damage. Blessings of the Frost. That's a decent one. This is, what is it? Along with a high chance to grant a short boost to strength when using the Mists of Helheim runic attack. You know, very many things to consider there, but there's that. And this is for Hell's Touch, which is a really common one, along with a short boost to runic when using Hell's Touch. So you can do that. You can generate rare and common enchantments now. Again, no reason to do that at the moment. And finally, resources. You can buy soft Svartalfheim steel for 1,000 Hacksilver, but we've already got a lot of that, so we don't need it. Okay, let's get out of here. We're not going to bother with anything right now. I just thought I'd show that off and get the favor, which was the most important part. Alright, so now we all of the Lake of Nine has had its water level dropped, which means that there is a ton of stuff to explore. Luckily, I've spent a very long time trying to figure out the most efficient way to do all of this, to complete it, doing all the things that we can do, leaving all the things that we can't do, and yeah, going from there. So let's start by running over here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let's see if we can read this.
Ah, I can read what this says now. But it's a name. Air! Whoa! The name made it light up.
It's the name of one of the Valkyries. That's quite curious.
Okay, let me just have a look at that. So it was this one. No, this one. Light of the World. Restore light to the realm towers. Braziers lit. 1 of 8. Light Tyr's braziers on the realm towers around the Lake of Night. So we have to light all 8 braziers. So to let you know, that one required learning all of the Muspelheim, or gaining all of the cipher pieces for Muspelheim, which we finished in the Witch's Cave in like the previous episode, I think it was, or the episode before that. The other 4 will require a different cipher that we haven't got yet. We will soon, but
so when we get to the boat,
yeah.
we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
We are going to do a lot of exploring. Alright, so this is a new shore that we've accessed because the water levels dropped. I don't know what it's called, but we are just off the Helheim Tower, and basically we're going to do a massive loop around the Lake of Nine and get everything that we can get before moving on. So let's start here. There's a few enemies to fight.
Nightmares! Ugh! What awful pain!
Okay, take that one out. Trace is already pretty strong, actually. Partly because I've given him so many abilities. Okay, good. Oh, there's a level 5 one. So be careful with level 5s because they can do a fair amount of damage. I wonder why sometimes, like when you throw the axe, it doesn't give you that ability there. Oh crap. Okay, we got him. Nice. So be careful, stay back for those nightmares, and just do what I did, like throw the axe at them multiple times. I got a bestiary update. So these ones were called fire nightmares. These nightmares shoot fireballs, as if we needed more reasons to hate nightmares. Using the R2 axe throw will freeze them and bring them down to earth. So you can do, well, actually that's the hold one, but you can just do that. But I feel like that's so slow, so I don't know, not my cup of tea on that one. There's a Mystic Gateway here, which we actually just accessed as we got closer. I think it said like map location found. Speaking of map location found,
Boy,
Yes, sir.
there's a treasure map right here.
Treasure map. All right.
This one is called Island of Light. So let's have a look. While we hail from Alfheim, the Light Elves make sure to watch over Midgard. I've spent most of my life here at this outpost, and I will likely die here. I can't remember if we get this one or not, because I can't remember where it is. I think this one we were not able to get just yet. I can't remember. Anyway, we're going to climb up here first. Map updated, new boat dock found. So hop up. Okay. Just go through here, and you can already hear that we found another location of Sindri's. Let's go talk to him, see what he has for us.
I have a favor to ask. Just a small favor, really. Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back? His own son killed him? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northry stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
Okay, head to the Northry stronghold. That's what we've got. Sindri just has all the same stuff.
another treasure hunt. Pointless.
Well, not if Sindri really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
Oh, we can talk to Sindri again. Let's do that then.
Hey, Sindri. Have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please, keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
Why? Is that a piece of my braided mistletoe arrow adorning your quiver strap? Oh, a little memento of your good pal Sindri? I'm so terribly touched.
Okay, looks like that's it. Just give me 1 second. Oh, okay. I noticed well, let me quickly say this. There's a path up here, but we're going to ignore it for now because there's not much that we can get there at this moment. We'll come back a little bit later. I noticed the subtitle, he said hygienic, and it was spelt Hygienic, and I thought that doesn't look right. I don't think there's an I after the G, but I just googled it, and yeah, that's how you spell hygienic. Did not know that one. Alright, so let's get in this boat, and And we're going to sail across here.
Which way to the chisel?
Actually, not yet.
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Okay. This is where we have to go for the main quest. However, there's a side quest / favor that we can get on the way to the main quest.
Mimir, you were in the middle of a story before. So, how did this advisor of Odin's try to end the long war?
He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Okay, looks like that's it. Wow. So Freya, as in the Freya that we know, married Odin. That's kind of crazy. Let's grab this.
Taken from this realm too early.
Alright, let's talk to this lake spirit.
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
Okay, and the anatomy of hope.
Take 3 of sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
Okay, so we need to figure out where these Gulvig's bones are. Luckily, the game basically tells you. So if we look at the map, we've got one coming up right now. There's one over here. Oh no, that's Brock. There's one over here and one over here. So getting this side quest / favor now will save us from, you know, having to backtrack later. So this is the way for the main quest, but we're going to skip it for now. We're going to head back in this direction. Mimir's probably going to talk here for a sec. Which is going to be really annoying because I need to dock very quickly. Please don't say anything. Don't say anything, Mimir. Got it. Alright, cool. We'll talk to him a little bit more later. Okay, let's use our shock arrows. Cool. We still can't like break those open or remove those. We will be able to eventually, but not now. Okay. Here is the first of Gulvig's bones. So it's like literally right there. Looks like a hand.
These bones pulse with magic.
It must be Gulvig. Could we just hold on to it? Maybe we'll find the rest of them.
This spirit lies to you, boy.
How would you know?
I have known many spirits. They are all liars.
This one is different. I know it.
You know very little.
Alright, that realm tear is rather difficult to do right now, so we're going to skip it. Instead, what we want to do is climb up here, fire an arrow on this side to break that down. This door leads to a relatively difficult challenge. We probably could do it, but it's it's pretty hard. We'll come back and do it as one of the last things. So we do that, come over here, and we open this chest.
Hey, it's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
Okay, we get our first Niflheim cipher piece. So this is the cipher piece that I was talking about earlier. We've collected the Muspelheim one, now we need the Niflheim one. We've got the first piece of 4.
Trusting a spirit to keep its word is foolish, boy.
But if there's even a chance, don't you want to see Mom again?
Of course She is gone, Atreus. You must accept this.
I do, but to see her again. Just one more time.
Why do you believe him? You do not know him or who he was. All of this is sinister.
He wants to see someone he loved again. I understand how that feels. I don't think there's anything sinister about it.
Hope is blinding your instincts, boy.
Okay, looks like I got that right. Alright, this is a Yggdrasil's Dew of Strength. Epic. A drink from the dew of the world tree brings lasting benefits. Strength permanently increased by 2. So we're going to find a bunch of these.
Can't believe Odin and Freya were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the giantess Fjorgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Fjorgun was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see what he really wanted beneath his bluster. And after no small amount of convincing, Freya agreed. For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. Oh, he won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice she would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counsellors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Okay. Wow. So Odin essentially tricked Freya into marrying him, and then on top of that, Freya taught him magic, which essentially made him stronger. And I've just realized I've forgotten something. You know what? I'll end the episode here, and I'll go back and collect what I forgot. Basically, the Odin's Raven over there that we can see, like, you can now actually get it. I just had to stand over there. I forgot about it. I'm going to end things here, and we'll come back next time. Alright, I want to thank you all for watching episode 39 of Let's Platinum God of War. My name's Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.